Wake up call. Yes, we are back. It's the TMI Show E3. No, S.3 Ep.4. We're all mic'd up. We're all ready to go. We had a little issue. I'm just never satisfied, Ro. I don't like the mic facing me this way and the camera's that way, but I'm told we can move the camera, so...
We can move the camera?
Yeah. I'm gonna experiment. Can you hear me from here? Sort of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why don't you move the camera?
Interesting. No,
I can tell you where to move it. Why not?
Not during the show.
Sure, you can look at it and you can move it around left and right.
Let's move on. This is not interesting to the audience. All right. Sorry for our tech issues. I wanted to talk about the TMI Media Explosion. Actually, no, before I go to TMI Media Explosion, the TMI question of the day. Everything you just tack on TMI in the front, it's really lame, but the TMI question of the day is porn, adult features, adult films. Are they good? Are they bad? Why? If so? And any porn fails. Anything that happens in adult films that just take you out of it. Do you watch these with your girl? Do you watch these by yourself, Ro? Are you ready to admit?
I used to. I'm not afraid to admit nothing. I'll tell you. I've watched lots of porn.
Yeah.
Lots of porn. And, probably the funniest one I saw was called Rambone the Destroyer, which was hilarious.
How long was his Rambone?
It was tiny. It was
really?
tiny. Yeah, it was tiny, but it was hilarious. They had like this guy that he was like Quasimodo, and he's like, "What do you want me to do, boss? What do you want me to do to her, boss?"
Have penis will assault with.
Hilarious.
Really?
He even wore the headband. It was
a headband.
He wore the headband, the red Rambo headband.
Like Rambo,
yeah,
Rambone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't getting that connection.
No.
I did what I had to do. I had sex with women. I Ramboned them.
It was probably the worst one I'd ever seen, but it was comical. It made me laugh. Needless to say, nothing was happening because I was laughing so hard.
Yo, I'm your worst nightmare. I'm your Rambone.
Yo, Adrian,
yeah.
I got a stiffy.
Yeah. So, speaking about adult film, I was thinking about this, and I experiment with different genres just to see, what's on different. Now, I checked out some Japanese porn, adult. Should I say porn or adult feature?
I would say porn. Can you say porn?
I checked out some authentic Japanese porn, and did you know that?
Wait a minute. How do you know it was authentic?
Because they were speaking friggin' Japanese. That's why.
Was there subtitles?
Did you know that Japanese porn, they blur out the actual penetration?
What? Is it like the Spice Channel?
No, they're actually doing it, but they actually have a blur spot over oral and the intercourse part. Like boring. Like that's what you want to see. Things working out, going in. It was so weird. So, but the problem with Japanese porn for me is the women that are supposedly being pleasured, they sound like they're crying.
And I bet you they look like boys.
I gotta. No, well, they're Asian women are slim. They're not usually the bustiest of women. If you find an Asian woman with large breasts, you want to pay attention. Not always. Sometimes they're mixed. They're mixed with some nice American boobage.
I'll go with that.
But yeah, I noticed that the authentic Japanese porn, the women sound like they're being like it's a. It does not sound. It does not make me horny. It sounds like they're not having a good time. But it's funny though. You watch a porn with an Americanized Asian woman. They're perfectly. They sound like they're moaning. They're enjoying it. They don't sound like they're crying.
Did any of them have like the bad mouthing? It's dubbed over.
No, they don't dub.
Like
they're not dubbed because they're made for Japanese people, so they don't.
I'm going to bang you.
Yeah. I wish you'd ave that thing. No, there's not a lot of talking in those. Plus, I forgot about the weirdest thing. The Asian guy, he puts a plastic see-through tube inside the woman's vagina so he can see inside of her. Who wants to see that in a porn? I don't want to see inside the woman.
It's blurred out, isn't it?
No, I found one that was uncensored.
Oh, okay.
But the thing is, they stuck this plastic tube in so you can see. Who wants to see inside? That's not sexual. That's like a gynecological exam. It's not horny.
Maybe that was the premise. You didn't understand.
No, it was in the middle of weird. These Japanese guys, they look at these women like they're test subjects. It's so not sexy.
No.
So that is our TMI question of the day. Porn, is it good or bad? What's a fail? If you want to call in, the call-in number. Are you ready?
Drum roll, please.
I feel like I have to wait for people to get a pen or something.
So tell them, get your pen.
Get your pen. It's on our website though, right? If you're watching the stream live. So this phone number to call us and give your opinions on our TMI question of the day is 770-257-WSCT.
WSCT.
770-257-9728 for those people that have problems with letters and the phone dialer deal.
Ooh.
So there you go. Media explosion time. So I gotta talk about this show that no one watches probably. It's on the FX channel called Louie.
I've seen commercials and I think I've caught one episode or two episodes.
It's about the comedian Louis C.K. It's basically an autobiographical show about his life, and the guy is such a lump, such a kind of lethargic guy. He's super hilariously funny, but it's such almost a serious sitcom about a comedian's life. And they have guest stars like Jay Leno and Chris Rock, and you never know who's going to stop in and be part of the show. But it's a really great show. Try to check out Louie on FX. I think if you like any of Woody Allen's movies, it has a kind of a vibe like Woody Allen in New York. A lot of scenic kind of with music behind it, New York scenes. Very interesting.
Yeah, he does his comedy bits, right? And
he does some portions are filmed in the Comedy Cellar, which is on McDougal Street in the East Village.
It's a real place?
I know that because I've been there. My acting class was right next door. I went to this place. I saw Dave Chappelle. I saw Chris Rock live. I mean, I saw some great people down there in the Village. So another media thing happened this weekend. Resident Evil, the 5th in the series, I believe, won the weekend. But I checked RottenTomatoes.com for reviews, 34%.
I heard it was pretty bad. I'm a big Resident Evil fan.
Everyone loves zombies now. Walking Dead, hit series. Why can't they make a good friggin' zombie movie out of Resident Evil?
They've been beating this for a while,
so
though.
Annoying. Like, I'm sure it'll look cool. There'll be cool fight scenes, but they cannot get a well-reviewed Resident Evil movie. I don't know what the story is with those people.
I'm just a little like weirded out because they brought back a lot of the people that had died off in the previous movies.
In the Resident Evil world, there's a lot of cloning going on. There's a lot of doubles, so it's like, you know, like the Aliens movie where Ripley came back as a clone of herself.
Yeah, I think they've beaten it to the point where nobody's really going to pay attention anymore. Go back to making video games, and those aren't even all really that great anymore either.
The new one looks good. Resident Evil 6 is coming out at the end of the year. Hopefully,
remember what you said.
What?
"Quote unquote" looks good. Because 5 wasn't that great.
You know, you're right. You're very right. I played 5 and I think I sold it back.
You know what? The reason why I don't like it, because it's only one of the video games where you cannot run and shoot at the same time.
The new one you can.
You can on 6.
The new one you can. The new 6 you can. I read that. Yeah.
Okay.
That is a weird thing. You can only stop and fire. You cannot run and fire until this new game.
Which was a bunch of crap because the zombies could run.
Right.
Unfair.
The thing is, they couldn't run that fast, and they tried to limit you because it would be too easy to run and gun because they're only so quick. But I don't know. I'm always up for a zombie game. You know, zombies are the one group that can't complain they're being portrayed unfairly in a video game.
Or in the
Nazis
media.
and zombies. You know, you got the Asians. You can't do that. The Middle East people, they might have a problem.
See, that's
zombies. Who's complaining?
That's where Black Ops got it right because they had Nazi zombies.
Exactly. Nazi zombies are the ultimate enemy in video games. They can't really complain. There's no Nazi group saying, "You're treating us unfairly. What are you doing to us? We will not stand for it. We're constantly being killed in video games, whether real zombie or zombie. Aye."
Did you see the little, speaking of zombies, did you see the little thing that I posted up on Facebook about this drug crocodile?
No.
Oh,
crocodile?
Yeah, if you can get onto my page and look at it, you'll see it. You'll have to scan down a little bit. It's called crocodile, and it's mainly in Russia. And these people are like mixing gasoline and whatnot, and like I don't know, I didn't read it all, but smoking or whatever. But they show pictures of this. It's like their flesh is falling off.
Oh, it makes their flesh turn like reptilian.
No. It falls off. You can see their bones and
From
their
a drug?
muscles. Yeah.
Oh.
Because they're so bored, they need to huff gasoline.
Oh my God, that is really
Crocodile starts with a K.
Crocodile. I can't find it. Would have been nice if you put this in the show notes if you're going to talk about
I
it.
just want to throw it out there because it would just weirded me out.
Well, yeah, if you're interested in looking at crocodile, you know how to find it. This song is so appropriate to the conversation. What else? Oh yeah, I wanted to say, like, I want to pump up since we were talking about zombies for a second, The Walking Dead. If you haven't caught the show, season 3 is coming up in October, and it looks amazing. The trailer is like a 5-minute trailer, and it's got 2 things going on. They've trying to take over this prison that's full of zombies, and then there's this quaint town of Woodbury where this governor character is kind of ruling with an iron fist, I guess. So we got the groups are a little separated and there's a bunch of stuff going on, but the trailer looks amazing. Plus Merle, the guy whose hand he chopped his own hand off in the first season, comes back with an appendage with a knife on it. So can't wait to check that out.
Never watched it.
You have to watch it.
I have to watch it from the beginning.
Start from the beginning. I'm doing that with Beth right now, and she's loving it because
my friend's brother is on the show, and I don't even watch it.
Who's on the show?
He's one of the zombies.
Oh, okay, right. You know, I could have been one of the zombies, but to me, Atlanta, July, highway, zombie makeup, not happening.
Yeah, but you see it all over the place now. Like every little festival, there's a zombie walk or there's a zombie beer fest.
Yeah, but I didn't want to be an extra on the show for $100 and just kill myself.
Yeah, that's true.
100. I mean, think of it. July, Atlanta, on the highway,
covered in makeup.
Yeah. That sounds really uncomfortable.
He loves it, man. He loves every minute of it. Oh yeah.
Well,
I think I'd like to walk around like that just on purpose.
I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that for like Dragon Con or something, but
yeah.
So yeah, zombie stuff. And anything else in our media roundup here? Anything else we had to talk about?
I'm trying to think of what else that I saw over the weekend. I saw. Oh, what about that lady that wouldn't get out of her car? Did you see that?
No.
So there was this old lady that.
Yes. I did see it.
She was complaining she had like a UTI or something, and the cop told her like 6 times.
She had to go to the bathroom really bad. She had a bladder infection.
Yeah, it was
the
in Texas.
cop drags her out of the car. I wish we could play video on this show.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But he asked her like 6 times to get out of the car.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times do you have to be asked?
This
police
woman,
officer.
Yeah, you know, you can't argue with the cops. It never ends well. You're right. And the police department, they reviewed the case and say he didn't do anything wrong.
I don't think he did anything wrong.
Really?
No, come on.
It was a little unnecessary.
He's a cop. He asked you. He must have asked her like 6 times. He should have tased her. That's what I said.
I was thinking going to tase her.
I would tase you. Then you pee in your car instead of outside of it, and you'll be fine.
Tase an old lady. That's ridiculous. We'll be right back. It's a TMI show.
Easy come, easy